global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again, and we want to appreciate those who have subscribed to our channel, like, view, and also share our videos. A big thank you to you, and for those who have not, please do well to subscribe. All right, we're looking at Governor Wike. Yesterday, he came on to blast the Nigerian Governors Forum, calling them names, and one of them was that they are toothless bulldog, and also he says they are now beggars forum because they don't even have any power again. That before now, Governors Forum was such a powerful forum that can influence a lot of things in governance, but unfortunately, because it is being led by APC, this seems to be playing alongside the politics that is ongoing. There are no more non-partisan when it comes to issues, and it was a big slap on the faces of the Nigerian Governors Forum, and they have decided to react. And this time around, they are saying that those words does not really resemble Governor Wike, and they have gone ahead to condemn, those words that he has spoken. But before we go into all of that, let's just look at the news in jiffy. Now, the Nigerian Governors Forum (NGF) has faulted comment credited to Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State on the forum being a beggar and toothless dog. Wike made the remarks while berating Nigerian Governors Forum over the travel of his Edo State counterpart, Governor Obaseki. Recall that Obaseki, who had been involved in a face-off with Adams Oshimole, national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), was disqualified ahead of the party's primary election in the state. Ahead of his planned defection from the All Progressive Congress, APC recalled that Obaseki had on Sunday visited Wike in Port Harcourt. However, Wike, while condemning the Nigerian Governors Forum silence in the face of Obaseki travel, had said, and I quote his word, "Ordinarily, I will not speak on the fate of Obaseki, but the Nigerian Governors Forum has become a toothless bulldog that can only bark and not bite. It is quite unfortunate that I belong to such a forum. Nobody seems to respect the Governors Forum again because we have given ourselves out." Now, reacting, the Nigerian Governors Forum spokesperson Abdul Razak Bakindu faulted Wike for making such a comment. A statement by Bakindu blamed the comment attributed to Wike on Rivers State Commissioner for Information. Bakindu said, and I quote, "Governor Wike is an old member of the Nigeria Governors Forum and a strong one at that. He could not have referred to NGF as a beggar forum. Blame it on the author of the release, Mr. Nsirim, the Information Commissioner in Rivers State, who couldn't distinguish between the NGF and the Progressive Governors Forum, which is the political platform of APC governors. The NGF has 6 core mandate area, and politics isn't one of them." Now, if you look at the response of the Nigerian Governors Forum, they are giving excuses that Wike cannot say those things, but we all know that Wike is a radical, fearless man. The man is so fearless that he will not give a hoot, no matter whose egg is God, no matter who he's talking to, he doesn't care. We know who Wike is. Wike has never shown any iota of fear, even when he was about to be voted in as the governor of Rivers State the second time. It was talk of war between him and APC. He didn't care. He will still say what he will say. So personally, even I believe that even if the Commissioner of Information would take those documents, that's the written statement to Wike, and say we're about to publish this, and did not include the fact that Wike said that they are beggar forum, I tell you the whole truth that Wike won't even accept it. The Wike that we know, he won't accept it. He will blast the man and say, "This is not what I said." Go and put the Bega Forum. Who are they? Are they not Bega Forum? Ever since Fayemi took over as the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, what is the important thing that we have achieved? We know who Wike is. Wike is a man who is not scared of anybody. If you want him to blast you, he will blast you. And guess what? He doesn't have a permanent enemy. He doesn't have a permanent friend. What you know, if you are not in sync with what he's trying to say, Wike will blast you and will show you the way out. We've already seen what had happened some few months ago in Rivers State, where he had the boldness of demolishing hotels and even standing on the road to arrest the defaulters, of the COVID-19 ban on movement. He's the same person who went as far as arresting pilots of one of these helicopters that is in charge of lifting people into, the oil field and the likes. He didn't care. He arrested them. Caverton helicopters. He arrested their pilot, tried them. Even some of the NNPC guys, some of the mobile guys, some of them had stayed in police custody for a while, because this guy, Wike, is fearless to a point that people were now begging Wike. He said, please, sir, please take it easy on us. So he's a fearless man. So don't say that it is the commissioner that made the mistake. It's a big lie. The commissioner did not make a mistake. And even if you listen to the spokesperson, you will realize that the way he's talking, he's scared of Wike. And he's very, very scared of Wike. He's not talking boldly. Wike looked at their faces and called them Begal Forum, called them toothless bulldog. But the guy is saying, and the statement accredited to Wike. I have a video even of what he said about Adams Oshiomhole, which I'm going to share that also with you. So he's this kind of guy who is not scared. He will look at you and tell you the truth to your face. He doesn't care how you feel and all of that. And those things he said was not a product of the hate he had for the Nigeria Governors Forum. After all, some PDP guys are there and all of that. But if you look at it critically, you will realize that they did not do well, owing to the fact that this guy had been in power. I'm talking about the Edo State governor, the incumbent governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. He is in power, and he is there with defective certificate, as they claim. As at the time he wanted to enter, we saw the way Adams Oshiomhole was bragging about this man, how he has achieved heaven, how he has achieved aid, and all of that. He's a superb guy. He has given jobs to people, and he said so much that he attended a prestigious university. But all of a sudden, they are now playing, they are not, all of a sudden he has played down on what he said and all of that, and that if actually the Nigerian Governor Forum was a strong one, that they would have approached Adams Oshiomhole and told him, Oga, this guy is going nowhere. You can't just wake up and sack people from this position. And if you must sack him, then you must apologize to Nigerians. That at first you brought in someone who did not have the right result, and you told us that he attended the prestigious University of Ibadan, and you spoke so well about him. All of a sudden, what has changed? But guess what? They don't even have the balls to meet Adams Oshiomhole now and tell him that. I think that's why this guy, the governor, Governor Wike, had to say what he had to say, because, it's really painful when you see your colleague who is performing superbly, and because on the grounds of godfatherism, he's been kicked out of the seat like that. Though it's none of the business of PDP, but he's just trying to tell them that what is going on in Edo State is absolutely an oppression on the part of the incumbent governor. They are oppressing him. If it was a case, they would have allowed both of them Eze Iyamo. And guess what? Even the Eze Iyamo, which I don't know how these APC guys are really reasoning, because, hey, let's try to be so real here. No hard feelings, Let's be so real. Some 4 years ago, he told us that Godwin Obaseki was superb, he was the best and all of that. But in a twinkling of an eye, he changed his confession. 4 years after, he said Obaseki came in with defective certificate, all this and that and that and that. And there is a Iyamo who is today going to flag this thing, who is going to contest on the platform of APC was in PDP. As at the time he was in PDP, all manner of words were used on him, that he was involved in stealing of government funds, he did not perform during Igbinedion period, this and that and that and that. That's the same person now that you are announcing to the whole world that he is the best, he is capable, he had all the required qualities. The question is, in the nearest future, when he will be going again for second term, how are we sure that you will not begin to tell us that you have made a reverse back to your old confession, that actually he's a thief, he's this, he can't perform, and all of, it doesn't make any sense. And guess what? What is currently happening, as much as we know that Obaseki was like a godson to him, he was his godfather, and some persons believe that he doesn't have, Obaseki doesn't have a electoral value that much. But at the same time, we've got to be careful, because APC, what is happening in APC in the nearest future may affect them a big deal. They may tend to lose virtually everything. Don't forget that PDP chairman talked about movement of APC governor, the deputy governor, all of them are moving to PDP and all of that. That may likely tear apart APC, but at the same time, we know that this guy is a powerful man. Adams Oshomole, he knows what to do per time. Deji Adeyanju came up and said that the level of rigging that we are going to see in Edo State election, gubernatorial election, will be one of a kind, because they are going to do everything to ensure they reinstate their own person, whether there is a case of incumbent or not. And guess what? That is absolutely true. We know the capacity of Adam Oshomole. He has the power, he has the drive. You can't be his enemy and you succeed around him. That's the kind of person he is. All right, well, that's where we would like to leave it. Just go to our comment section. Let us interact. What do you have to say about the comment of the spokesperson of the Nigeria Governors Forum against a statement made by Governor Wike over...
I was watching a video last night when Oshomole, as then governor, was campaigning for Obaseki. He said, in the name of God, who understands, who sees, who knows what is in the mind of every man, that Obaseki is from one of the most reputable families in Benin. That Obaseki went to the premier university in Nigeria and graduated flying colors. That Obaseki went to the US and came back with his master's degree. And when he came, he started creating jobs. That Obaseki came to help him do those things he didn't have. I watched him yesterday. He mentioned this road, Obaseki is involved. This school, Obaseki is involved. The other school, Obaseki is involved. The same man now comes to say no. The man's certificate defective. Has he apologized to Nigerians, to Edo people? How fraudulently he now presented a man who had defective certificate, a man who went to a Nigerian premier university, and the university came out to say, look, this is our product. This is what you get from the so-called progressives to disqualify a sitting governor that has a defective certificate. In any case, let's ask ourselves a question. Who is this person who is saying that a sitting governor, a man who attended Nigerian Premier University, has a defective certificate? Who is this person? A man who does not have certificate is saying that my own is defective. At least me I have is defective. You don't have. You see how the country is?